Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about another React topic, which is context. So this concept is an alternative to use props. So instead of passing props between components, you can use context to make this work easier, right? So in the first part of this video, I will talk about the conceptual part of this approach. And after that, I will show you guys a practical example about how to use this concept, or more specifically, when and why should you use this concept, right? Well, according with the documentation, we have in a general way two situations where we must apply context instead passing props between components, right? So the first situation is when you have a lot of components in your UI tree and you must share one information with a lot of components. For example, let's say you have an application and you must show or not one functionality to the user. So according with the user that is logged, the application has to decide which functionality will be shown to this user, right? So yeah, this is the first situation where you must apply context. And the second situation is when you have to pass on information. For example, you have a parent component and you have to pass on information from this component to this information has to pass through a lot of components in the middle of your UI tree to reach to the last component to this information be used. So in this case, you have a lot of work to pass this information through a lot of components to be used. So yeah, you must consider use context because you make this work easier, right, to share this information. So these are the main situations where the documentation recommends to use context instead passing props. So let's start our practical example here. Here we have an application where we have a perfect situation to apply the context. Let me put some more information here. So we have one information that is level, and we must share this information to a lot of components in our application. And according to the level, we are going to render a different size of title or subtitle. So in this case, we have a lot of manual work, a lot of hard work to share this information. So we are going to apply the context here to show to you guys how easy it is to share information using context. So the first step to create our context is we must create a file and create this context. So I'm going to call this file level context.js. Inside this level context, I'm going to use a hook create context. So I'm going to import this hook here, create context. From React. And I'm going to export our level context variable from create context. I'm going to call our hook here, and I'm going to initiate this variable or this hook with the value 1, right? So what we must do first of all, here I'm going to, okay, something is wrong here. Let me open our heading component, and instead receive this level here, I will remove it, and I will receive this value from the level from use context. And I'm going to pass our level context, right? So here I'm going to put .js, and here is just from React. Okay, but you must realize, you can realize that here we are rendering just one size of title and subtitle, because we are reading the default value that is 1. And we must do something here. So I'm going to open we don't need to pass this level here anymore to every heading component. So I'm going to remove this guy here. From here. And now we can pass this information just to our section, right? We can do something like that. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. Level 3, level 4 actually. And now we must wrap our, let me see, section inside section. So we must open the section and we must change this value according with the level that we are receiving here. Okay, so here we are going to do something like that. We are going to import our level context. And let's put this children inside our level. And let's pass our level to the value. So what we did here, we just wrapped our children with the level context. So every component inside our level context will have access to this value that we set here, that is level, right? So what we have inside level context? Have our heading. So inside our heading, we are reading the level from use context. We are reading this value from our context and using this value here. So that's it, guys. Now you know how to apply this concept in your applications. So my main tip to you is try to find out other situations where it makes sense to apply this concept, and try to do it by yourself. You will realize that this will be very good to memorize this concept. Okay, and if you found this video useful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel, right? See you next video.